Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 16 The Show, Road to the Show with Diego Torres. This is episode 39, and we're getting ready here for a matchup here in this series between the Reds and the Brewers. Now, the Brewers lead this series 1-0. As you see, they are 2-8 here so far here this season. We are 6-4. We're currently in first place right now and tied with the Pittsburgh Pirates for the NL Central Division. So too early right now to say really anybody grabbing the division at hand, but we are, like you see there in the screen there, we are 6-4, tied with them. Cardinals right now are just a game behind us with a 5-5 record there, and of course the other two teams, Cubbies 4-6, and the Brewers 2-8, 4 games behind the two divisional leaders right now. And Torres got his first victory there against the Brew Crew. So now the question is, can he do it again? But this time in Milwaukee. So Miller Park, packed house here. Everyone is ready to go and ready to see Torres in action here tonight. This will be his third start for the season. He had his first victory, like I said in the last episode there. You see his numbers there so far this season. And we'll see what he can do here against Carlos Gomez there, as he retired Gomez twice there, or actually 3 times there in the game last time they met up. But had a little trouble with Braum, and we'll see if we can try to avoid that here coming up. So there you see the starting lineup for the Reds, and of course there you see Todd Frazier and Jay Bruce there batting 3rd and 4th in the lineup. So we'll see the first batter here coming up the bat for the Brewers. We'll see what Torres can do, try to keep this ball on the ground here and try to get a strikeout. And he does, nice job on the strikeout there. 42 points there for his effort as he gets the first batter out. So now it's next batter coming up to bat. Here we'll see what he can do against Torres. And we'll see, yeah, he gets a ground out here. And that's just a routine play there. That's a nice job there from the defense. Nice job there from Brandon Phillips there, getting the ball and getting it out. So 2 away now here for the Brew Crew. So now Ryan Braun coming to the bat there. You see his numbers, and yeah, again, we're going to try to see if we can avoid him this time around. As see, they're trying to put the ball on the ground here against Braum, and they do, and Brandon Phillips right there getting the ball and helps out in the inning. So not a repeat from last time these two teams met, when Braum, of course, well, he got a base hit the first time, but the second time he hit one out of the park. So we'll see what we can do against Braum here coming up when we face Braum once again. So Carlos Gomez coming up to bat here, top of the second. 3-1 count here for him, hitter's count here. And we'll see if Torres can get the strikeout there. And that one's going to ground out there as Torres sees the first baseman needs a little help. But first baseman makes the play there at first and makes a nice job there. But unfortunately, Gomez is just too quick there. And the first baseman cannot get a hold of the runner there to tag out the bag. So LaCroix coming up to bat here, runner on first. No out, nobody's out. We'll see here what Torres can do here, try to get out of this jam here to get a double play and try to get himself here and try to get out of this inning early. But you see here, a runner will take off and the runner will get tagged, but he will be there safely as Gomez gets a steal there off of Torres. As you see there, just gets a nice jump there. And Gomez just knows he is safe there as Brandon Phillips tries to make the tag, but unfortunately he's there before the tag. Now 1-2 count here for LaCroix again. Runs on second base now after the steal. And we'll see here, this could be a ground out there as they'll get the runner there at first. Nice job there, but that will move the runner from second to third on that routine play. And Gomez will be at third. So now Chris Davis comes up the bat. There you see his numbers for the season. And we'll see here, 1-2 pitch here for Gomez. Remember, there's 1 out, runner on third. Torres got to try to see if he can keep this ball on the ground here and possibly make a play at home here, as he does. Nice job as he strikes out Davis. That retires Davis. And that's now 2 away here with 2 outs and a runner on board at third. So Davis is going to be, so far he's stranded there, and Torres is pretty much hoping that that'll happen. So Gannett will be up to bat here. You see his numbers there, and we'll see if we can stop him, keep the ball on the ground here, possibly have him hit to shortstop here to get a routine play at first. That one pops out, and that's going to go and just shallow left field there. That's going to score a run, and that's going to be a base hit there for Gannett, as now a run has scored now, and the Brewers will now lead it here 1-0 here in the top of the bottom of the second here. So nice job there from Gannett getting that base hit there and knocking in Gomez, who has the first run on the board. 0-2 pitch here now for Adam Lynn. He's got 2 outs, and we'll see if we can get him out here. And we do. Nice job there as Torres gets the nice 12-6 curveball there, strikes out the hitter, and retires the side here. As after now 2 innings of work, Brewers lead it now 1-0 going into the third. So now top of the third here, we'll see Torres here. We don't see him too often come up to bat here, but we'll see here 0-1 or 1-0 pit count here. That one goes out to shallow right field there. Nice job. That's going to be a base hit there for Torres. And Torres is going to help out his own effort here to try to get a rally going here. And he will be sitting at first base. So you see with his double flap helmet there. I thought that was kind of funny when I seen that. So they will score there as Torres he comes stranded there at first. And we'll see here that this is going to be a play there. As first baseman makes a nice catch there. And that's going to retire the first batter here in the inning. So nice job there from the first baseman, reading that ball off the bat and going over to the silent, the first base line there, getting them out on that catch. There you see a nice fastball right there on the batter there as Torres gets another strikeout there. That's 2 away now here for him as he's trying to get out of this inning quickly and not try to have another inning here where he is giving up more pitches and also having runners on board. So now 2 outs here. Next batter coming up to bat here. 0-2 or 0-1 count. This one goes out, and this one gets shot to shallow left field, but this time the left fielder gets a hold of that one, makes a nice play, and that's the end of the inning. So after 3, Brewers still lead it 1-0 here, as they got 2 hits now in the ball game. Bottom of the fourth here, you see there, Braum gets strikes out there, and does not like it there. That's the strikeout number 2. So now Braum coming, same at bat here. We're trying to see if we can strike out Braum this time, and that one gets in there. That's going to be a nice catch by the right fielder there. Makes a nice catch as Jay Bruce gets a hold of that one and gets the out. Nice job for him. As we'll take a look here at the replay, he extends himself, gets the catch, and robs a hit there from Ryan Braum. So now Braum 0 for 2 here in this ball game. 0-2 count here, 1 out. We'll see here at the bottom of the fourth still. We'll see another strikeout there from Torres. Goes this time to Gomez as he strikes out there. It's 42 points now. And so far, Torres is looking pretty good here. Only giving up 1 hit so far here in this game. And that was because of Gomez reaching to still second there and getting himself in scoring position. Alright, so now 2 outs here. Next batter comes up. LaCroix comes up. He'll ground out there to third. Third baseman makes a play at first. Nice job, and that run will end the inning there with that 1 pitch there and getting himself out of the inning. So after 4, Brew Crew still leads at 1-0. Bottom of the 5th now. We'll see here the next batter coming up bat. Torres again trying to keep the ball low and trying to keep the ball on the ground here, trying to get a ground out. And there you see a nice slider right there. That gets Davis, and that retires him. That's the first retirement and strikeout here in the inning here for Torres. As we'll take a look here and see that Torres, just nice job there getting that slider in there as it breaks off the plate. 2-2 pitch now here for Gannett. Gannett will pop this one high and deep out to left field. And we'll see here the third baseman will call everybody off there and get the catch. So nice job there from Frazier as he will get the catch and make the play. So Torres is looking very good right now. And we'll see what he can do here against Adam Lynn with 2 outs, nobody on board. 0-1 day so far for Lynn. He struck out back in the second. We'll see here if he can get him out again. This one's going to be a base hit there as Adam Lynn knocks one in there. And that's going to put him on board at first. So Torres thought he was going to get out of this inning here, but Lynn said otherwise. Yeah, I'm sorry, kid, but we gotta put some numbers against you here. You're looking too good today. So there you see his numbers so far at this point in the ball game here. And Torres just wants to try to get out of this inning as quickly as possible. And he may be able to after you see Willie Perot. He's 0 for 1 here, popped out back in the third. We'll see if he can strike out the opposing pitcher here. And we'll see here, and that's going to be a ground ball there. That one's going to get a runner out there, a force out there at second, and that's going to end the inning. So after 5 innings of play, Brewers lead it now 1-0 still. Bottom of the 6th here, we'll see the next at bat, and we'll see a ground out there from the batter here as Phillips makes a nice play there, scooping that ball up against Serja, and that will retire him today. So Torres looking pretty good here, not getting the run support that we like to see him get. So 0-2 here for the next batter, and that's going to be a strikeout. That one goes right down the line there as Liriano cannot get a hold of that one, and that will retire him for the day. So we'll see here the replay. Again, Torres just pitching his butt off here, but just again cannot get any run support here from this ball club, and hopefully that'll turn around here in the next inning. Now, bottom of the 6th still, 2 outs, 1-2 count here as Braum hits this one high and deep. That one hits out to shallow right field there. That's going to be a base hit there, and Braum will be at first on that play. As you see there, he just has a good number here. I guess his numbers against Torres just look too good, and the odds of him getting struck out or getting out is pretty high, or pretty low actually I should say, on his part. So now we'll see here LaCroix coming at the bat here. Next inning, the 7th inning, still no runs here for the Reds here. As you see, Torres has him pop up this one high and deep, and that one right there will retire him on that play. So again, he's not getting much run support here, but is doing a good job here pitching here, only giving up that 1 run here. You see Chris Davis come up to bat here, 0-1 count for him with 1 out, nobody on board. That one gets popped out to shallow right center field there. That one rolls all the way to the backstop here. The runner's going to now go for second now. That's going to be a double, as the Brew Crew here have something going again now. They got a runner on scoring position here, and they could possibly do something with this. And you see here, Torres just wants to get out of the inning here and try to hope his team can get him some run support going into hopefully the 8th inning here. So we'll see GNet. He'll ground out there. That's going to be an easy play there for the third baseman there, Todd Frazier. He'll go ahead and get GNet out, and that will retire him on that play. So his runner still remains at second there. And you see Adam Lynn comes up the bat, 1 for 2, a single back in the 5th. And we'll see what he do here with 2 outs with the runner on second. And we'll see the pitch here from Torres. And we'll see, this is going to be, it looks like it's going to be a ball somewhere in the dirt, and it is. Gets a ground out there, nice job, and gets out of the inning there. As the Brew Crew lead it by 1 here after 7 innings of play. We'll see if the Reds can try to get scoring more runs. They do, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough as the Brewers tack on 2 more points. Reds get 2 runs, get 10 hits in that ball game, but end up losing the game, and Torres gets his first, actually we'll get a no decision there. There'll be a second no decision this season. As you see here, there's numbers there in the ball game here. Pitched a really great game there, just gave up that 1 run. But unfortunately that 1 cost his team here, and they couldn't get really much, really do much for him after that. As you see here, they end up losing this one 3-2 as your final score. Torres again, like I said, second no decision here in the game. And he's hoping to get more run support here coming up as we get ready for the next game here for him. So we'll take a look here and see the next game. Oh, look at this. It's going to be game 4 of a 4-game series here against the Chicago Cubs at home. So he's going to go against his former team, and it's also his buddy here, John Lester. You see those two will be going head-to-head here in this ball game. And you see Chicago's just 3 games out of first place. And we drop down to third, just a game behind the St. Louis Cardinals, as the Cardinals have first place. Pittsburgh has just a half game behind them. We're just a half a game behind them. So close battle here in this first month of April. But there you see, we are now, we are 2 and, in the series so far in the first 3 games, we've lost 2 of the 3. So we got to try to see if we can split this series up here in this rubber match here and Game 4. This series here coming up with the Cubbies. So definitely, this is definitely a game you guys are going to not have to miss, because this one is going to be really fun to play. We'll see if Torres can get back and get even with his former club here that just shipped him off for no reason here in the next episode. So you see 1-0 for the season so far, 21 pitches, or 21 innings he has worked, 25 strikeouts, and still below 2 in his ERA. So we'll see what he can do here against his former club in the next episode, you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out the series and continue supporting the series by leaving a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed here to the channel, and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel and supporting the channel, and I will see you guys next time.